So welcome to the new season of APP F1 Sprint Championship. Sleepy Jimmy here, and I'll be covering, I hope, only this race. So yeah, first race of the season. We are heading to Silverstone for the first race. Hopefully we will have some really brilliant racing, as the guys in here are really capable of having it. And we are officially on the way. We will try to track Ghost, as he was the champion for the last season. MX was close behind. They had a brilliant battle until basically the last corner. So there are nice exit here actually. And this is brilliant. Basically Ghost is still on 11th, while MX is heading toe to toe with Europa. I don't know, this is looking like a really interesting championship already. Rick is also a pretty fast guy. He's always up there somewhere in the first 5. So MX is closing to the last chicane. A bit of the wobble, but he's managing to get a grip on the car, and seems like he's having his first pole position. Rick was second. Oh my god, that gap between second and third is pretty small. So basically these are one-shot qualies. You have no margin for error, so that may be the reason Ghost having a bad quality session. So for now we are having this order: MX, Riggs, Europa, RJ Blair, and Pom closing the first 5. Then we have LB, Sumo, TTV Max, Jacko, Laco. Oh, this is a surprise. Actually, Jacko is pretty fast guy, so I'm expecting for him to go through the order as well as the Ghost, last year's champion. And that will be top 10. We are heading to pretty exciting race, so enjoy it. It's starting really soon. As the teams are having the last preparations before the start, first corner in here is really tricky, as it's a fast one, fast right-hander. So basically people are trying to overtake, and you have to have a pretty awesome control of the car to make it through. And so We are heading to the formation lap. Okay. There is no formation lap, seems like it. So we are now seeing predicted pit stop strategy. Basically, going soft hard, soft medium is the best way to go through this sprint race. We are doing 25% of the laps for this race. Yeah, still formation lap. Sorry. Basically, going soft to mediums and undercut is not working so well in here. So what you want to do is having constant fast laps on soft, then trying to maintain that lap times through mediums. There is a high possibility of safety car as well, so drivers will have to be careful about that too, since it changes a lot of strategies, it changes a lot of positions. We shall see how it's gonna end up. As for the MX, that dude is brilliant when it comes to starts, and I really think he will have a clean exit going through first on the first corner. For the rest of it, I'm expecting Ghost and Jacko to make it through. Europa, I think, has a pretty decent start as far as I have seen so far. So yeah, we are starting the race, and yeah, MX is going through. MX going strongly to first. Brilliant exit as Rick closely follows. Europa is on third. Oh, Rick is having a bit of a wobble. He lost that back end, and we are seeing already Ghost has made up 2 positions. Madman Ollie Oliver going 3 positions actually, as the first 5 are... There was no changes there. All of them confident in their driving, and all of them doing it cleanly. So yeah, TTV Max is going right behind the Ghost, so going through Cubs. Yeah, a bit of a wobble from TT Max, but he is having a brilliant exit. And shall we see a move on Ghost? Yeah, he's trying to go inside, but he's not confident enough so that he can pull it through. So we are maintaining this order. LB Racing has lost a lot, and I mean a lot of positions. Madman Ollie is marching through the field as this race is forming to be a really interesting one. So we are having a safety car. Not safety car, but yellow flags, I'm sorry. Yeah, it was a bit of a spin, I guess. Ghost and Sumo are up here, so... Yeah, seems like a pretty quiet race so far. I was expecting a bit more aggressive one, since you don't have that many opportunities to overtake. And we are seeing the first 3 seconds penalty for the tow. Yeah, it's not great. It's not great. Having penalties in sprint races is a bit paining, a bit more painful, as you really have no time to make a gap. As we are seeing people struggling here, a bit going through cups, and they are going wide, and for most of the time game is quite punishing. Basically you are getting exceeded track limits almost all the time, as LB Racing is picking another one. I'm sorry, the first one, 3 seconds. Are we gonna see LB trying here? Trying the overtake here? No, not really. But he's like driving in his gearbox for half of the lap. Hopefully he will try a move, as there is an almost a contact. Yeah, LB is still not being able to overtake the toe. Madman Ollie is still on the charge. Brilliant race from him. Ghost has already overtaken 4 guys, so brilliant race so far for him, as well as Madman Ollie always trying to have a decent exit here. Will he get it? Yeah, it's a solid one, so we can fully expect a send down the inside, but both of them have DRS, so unless he wants to spend all his battery, he will have to wait for his turn. Ghost and Sumo are battling, and Ghost is trying to have an outside, and seems like he's having it, but yeah, he lost a bit of attraction, as well as Sumo, so for the next few turns, if he stays close enough, he will have a DRS, and I'm expecting it will be a clean pass, but we shall see. Sumo is trying to get a wider line, so he has a better traction through these prolonged corners. And yeah, we have seen Ghost having a bit of a wobble. Is he gonna send it? Oh no. No, as Kingdom gets 3 seconds penalty. Rick is pretty close, so we should focus a bit on the first position battle. Rick is driving on the gearbox as well as Europa, so MX is feeling a shitload of pressure here. Can he make it through the next DRS zone? That's what I'm interested at. Yeah, Rick is having brilliant exit as well as Europa, so are they both gonna try? Rick going inside, almost a touch, but they are keeping it clean. Still side by side, and we shall see if... Yeah, MX is trying to go with a late braking, and he manages to maintain the first position. That was a brilliant defense, honestly. So not big of a gap between first 3. Also, it's worth it to point out that when a guy is 3rd in a row, that's possibly the worst position you can be in, since every time the position changes, you are the one not getting any. Since usually the first guy is far enough for you not to attack, and yeah, so you are just hoping that one of them is gonna make a mistake. But MX is doing a brilliant race, actually. This is brilliant defending so far. So what happened to Ghost? So Tinos is trying to go for a move on the toe. He should be able, he is close enough. And Toe, it seems like he's just out of the DRS zone, so Toe should be able... No, Tino's managed, but... Oh god! He's trying to close on the inside, and there is a slight contact here. As Tino goes through, but... Yeah, oh god, this is a dive bomb. This is a dive bomb, and this is quite interesting one. They both managed to keep it on track, but like with a few slight contacts, as Madman Ollie Oliver goes with the fastest lap overall. He is a man on a mission. Dude managed to get 8 positions and he is still charging. This is brilliant racing from him. But now he is stuck in a DRS train. A small one, but DRS train nevertheless. So we shall see if he's gonna be able to go through the next sector, being close behind. And if he's gonna have all 3 of them are going wide in here. SLB Racing is having an opportunity to attack as well, so basically if he has enough battery, it's gonna be a brilliant. So here we are. Holy shit! Oh no! Holy fuck! There goes Sumo Gilligan, and this was like, I don't know what happened here. Honestly, I have no idea what happened there. Did he lose attraction trying to do a switcheroo? But he had like a clean, like really clean way to gain a position, and this changes a lot of stuff. So we are having safety car. MX, Ricky Ropa and RJ Blair are already past the pit lane, so they won't be able to go in the box through first lap of safety car. Hopefully they will maintain a gap, so they will have the same positions once they go out. This worked for Ghost brilliantly actually. Let me see if he did a pit stop. Yeah, he did. He is on softs and on 14th, 13th, 12th. Yeah, he gained a lot of positions during the safety car. For the rest of them, like, I can't see here. Yeah, so Toe has 8 seconds, Kingston has 8 seconds, that's a huge gap. Seems like they are gonna be on one of the last 2 guys, unless somebody else gets a few penalties, but I guess those 5 seconds are either for touching a rear end of the car during the safety car, or they just went over the speed limit in pit lane. So far this is a good race. MX is doing brilliantly on the first, leading this race, brilliant defending, clean as well, really clean guy. Rick is trying all in his power to get through, but nothing is happening as Europa. Holy hell. So yeah, this is gonna change a bit of the race for all of them. Yeah. really unfortunate, as MX was having a brilliant race so far. That safety car came in the worst possible moment for them, for all the leaders, and now they'll have to charge through whole field. Jacko is having most chances, I would say, to win this race, as guy is a constant. He constantly drops a really decent times. He knows how to defend, he knows how to attack, and considering that first 2 are having the hell can you make a 3-second time penalty for exceeding during a safety car? I mean, what's the point of pushing? What's the point of not looking at the track while safety car is there? You literally can't gain or lose anything, except if you do this kind of stuff. So yeah, back on Jacko. Leaders having a penalty is hugely beneficial, as we will probably have the safety car in around 9th or maybe even 10th lap. All he has to do is at least stick behind him and not do anything stupid while overtaking if he decides to go on overtake mode. Tinos is having a pretty decent race. And they are wrecking those times. LB Racing is really having a brilliant time. Madman Ollie Oliver as well, having a brilliant fastest lap. Haras has got 12 races. Tinos as well. This is brilliant, honestly. So for the next race, they will have the order of first 7 or 8, I think. Having the reverted order, and then from 8 they will be front leaders as we are proceeding with the race. Tinos is already having an inside look on soft tires. I think he's gonna make the move stick. Yeah, he will. Yeah, he is going for it. This is a... oh, well. Jacko is keeping it on the inside, but yeah, having softs is really a game changer in here. Tino's having on defending the inside, as Jacko is brilliant. This is brilliant, actually. This is brilliant. Does Tino's having better traction from this corner? Yeah. Who will yield from this one? No one. This is brilliant. This is looking like an accident already, honestly. Yeah, Tino's got it. Jacko Lyko decided to yield the position, and he's now on the attack from Haras from the outside, and he is going through. And he is going through having those softs. It's brilliant. So far, brilliant racing. Tinos is as well in those 3 seconds gap. Basically, he is having a win in his pocket right now, as Haras already got through Jacko, so I'm expecting Haras and Tinos to be the ones fighting for the win here. The only question is how effectively and how fast Tinos is gonna catch up to the first and second. So LB Racing is trying as well to do a move on TTV Max, and this you're gonna be able. It's important to be really close once you are out of Beckett's, so you have a decent speed on the DRS zone. And if you go through that, I mean, it's 100% overtake. But like, he's losing a bit of time due to dirty air, or maybe even downforce levels. So I don't think if 6/10 is close enough, as he is trying to preserve as much battery as possible, while Tinos is actually gaining a huge time on them. Nice exit here. Going wide, then hitting those apexes like a crazy person. Really amazing to see. And Jacko gets 3 seconds penalty, and his dream of podium goes out of the window. So LB is having a decent traction. He is maybe even having, yeah, he is going through like, TTV Max decided not to fight really hard on this one. He went really wide, letting LB Racing go. Maybe he's trying to have an next DRS, so let me see how much battery he has. Oh, this is like really low. Horace has got Tino's, so Horace is on the charge for having that first win of the season. But Tino's is having a brilliant exit out of the Beckett's. He has the DRS, unlike the Horace, but like he's not having a lot of battery. So I don't think he will be able to overtake unless he decides to do some bold move somewhere. We shall see. Brilliant lap times so far. So Horace is not closing enough time, honestly, having the soft. He's way too behind. Okay, he has the DRS now. As TTV Max and LB Racing are still fighting for it. And TTV Max has gone wide. Like really wide. Let me see if he got another time penalty. No. And he has a great exit, so we are fully expecting a move here. But his battery is already blinking, so you can see that red light, meaning he has no battery left, but LB Racing has none as well. So this could be really beneficial to Horace, as he is the one having most of it. Tino's as well, so basically if they decide to go on a move here, they have a huge chance. Tino's is completely going for it. Yeah, but Harrison can do a safe play here, basically just stick behind him. Having DRS, I don't think Tino's would be able to overtake him unless he does some kind of a mistake. As LB Racing gets 6 seconds, dropping him to 7th, I think. Are we gonna see a last lap shenanigans over here? Oh yeah, Tino's has gone wide as much as possible. And Horace could be under the attack here, as TTV Max will have an opportunity to overtake. And he goes for the move, yeah. He does. It's an easy pass, as LB Racing had really no defense there. And Tino's is fighting for the position, but Horace manages to close for the last chicane. And this was a pretty decent race. Unexpected winner here. I was honestly expecting MX or Ghost, maybe even Jacko to win this one. As it looks like, yeah, LB Racing has lost a lot of positions due to those 6-second penalties. Madman Ollie Oliver, I was expecting him up there as well. He had a brilliant race until that crash. It still baffles me how they managed to pull that stuff out, but yeah, bad luck there. Yeah, Jacko choke almost honestly, but he did the best he could for the last few laps. So we are heading to the US as the next race. I'm expecting a lot of trouble there, as unless you're having a really high uh, rear wing, you are having so much trouble with traction. So, so expecting to expecting few people having fatal moments spinning around, honestly. So the first race has ended with Jerez having a win, Tino's being close behind. TTV Max had brilliant race, but like, look at this. Jerez has started 17th to the grid, managed to pull through. Brilliant. This is like, this can't be just luck. Safety car saved his ass, but basically you still have to do a lot of work. Keeping it safe, overtaking. Yeah, brilliant one. MX did a really nice recovery after that safety car. We've seen him drop a lot due to pit stop. Let's see if there is news. If there is news on Discord. First impressions of the race. Huh. People are already flaming each other. This is fun. So, does anybody have any idea what happened to Madman Ollie Oliver with that incident? What happened actually there? And we are having people not realizing this is serious racing, so they are still in the online lobby mood. Fun stuff. Yeah, yeah. Funny stuff. Jacko had this TV off and managed to slam a guy for the last race. Brilliant stuff to see. So we are serving first race bans here, as people are still not realizing this is an online competition, not online lobby. Yeah, fun stuff here. But yeah, it's the first race of the season. We are having some new people recruited over the past few days, so they are still not. Well, they didn't get the memos, I would say. Yeah, fun stuff. Fun stuff here on Discord. The worst part here is people actually admitting they thought it was like I can do fully suicidal here. And I don't know, saying that and expecting not to get banned is like an overstretch. So instead of 17 people heading into the next race, we are having 16. We don't do that crazy stuff here, honestly. The whole point of having leagues is like not to deal with online lobbies all the time. Newbie plebs, as some would say. So basically what we are doing now is arranging the grid order. As I said, first 7 people are being moved to the 8th and downwards, and people being on 8th to 15th are going from 8th would be the first one, and then down the order till the 7th. So basically people behind 15th place are, well, fucked, I would say. And I really hope I nail this one. I'm not even sure how this format works, honestly. It should be like that, like I said, but don't count me on 100% on that one. Also, there is an elite race tonight at 9. My time, 9, 8 British time. Without a commentary. But basically having me as a commentary is like not worth that much. So yeah. Hope you will pop in. As we are almost underway with the next race. Basically interesting stuff about USA Grand Prix is they had the second sector of Britain implemented in the first sector of USA. Basically the same row of corners. But and I'm not sure, but I think some other parts of the track are copied as well. Oh, it's a wet race. Now this is gonna be interesting. Basically, required amount of skill for dry races in USA is huge. Having rain in there, it requires so much more skill. So I'm fully expecting maybe half of those people to end it, to finish the race. It's gonna be a shit show probably. But yeah, like rain does make things interesting, especially for those who know what they are doing. So, Pom Alex starts first, RJ Blair second, Madman Ollie Oliver third, Europa is fourth, Lifeboat is sixth, Kingdom is 11th, 7th, Go State LB Racing is 9th, MX 10th. Oh, this is gonna be a fun race for MX as well. Jacko is 11th, Rick is 12th. Then we have TTV, Tinos and Haras. Sumo Gilligan, dude who is usually commentating this, is driving on 16th. So mate, please leave the race, start commentating. It doesn't make much of a difference. People are trying to have some heat in the rear tires, much more important than front ones, as you really need a huge amount of traction or these kind of conditions. And we can already see Pom Alex having a bit of a struggle to keep the car straight. This could really be a fun one. As they are closing to the start and finish line, this first corner is a living hell to go right. Basically, if you're on the inside, you will overshoot it probably, but like if you're outside, somebody else will either take you or you will have a shitty exit. So I'm hoping for a huge pile of cars in here. If this is a great work, then you have a really low standards, mate. But thank you. So, 5 lights and away we go, as Crofty would say. Not yet. Yeah. So we are starting. We are starting as Pom is having a decent start. RJ Blair is having a bad one. Europa is doing great. Madman Ollie Oliver going on the outside. Nice. Everyone survived. This is great. This is unexpected as much as it is great. Honestly, awesome job here. Kudos to all. And what happened to LB Racing and Rick? That's what I'm... Kington as well, 7 positions made. That's a bad one. That's a bad one. So Madman Ollie Oliver has already... And Pom Alex is out of the race, it seems like. Yeah, he lost rear traction and he is onto the fences. As one friend of mine would say, oh no he didn't. But he actually did. We are having a virtual safety car, so basically you have a time limit you have to drive under. If you go over it, you have a drive-through penalty, so yeah. Madman Ollie was having a and MX, like, he's a king of the stars. Basically, there is no guy who is safe in front of MX when it comes to starts. As you can see, 6 positions already is brilliant, brilliant. Ghost managed to get 2 positions. Dinos has managed to get 6 positions. Horace 6 positions. Brilliant, brilliant stuff. Hopefully virtual safety car is gonna end soon so we can see some more battles, some more struggle. As I was saying, Europa has drive-through penalty and this race is ended for him. Unless there is a safety car later on, he's fucked. Pity, he was a pretty fast guy. I think he could spice it up for the battle for the first, honestly. And we are on the way for the race as Madman Ollie is making a really huge gap between himself and RJ Blair. MX will probably try to overtake RJ so not to lose a lot of time behind him, as Madman is pretty fast guy, and if you are not having enough gap to close it over the next 2 or 5 laps, he's onto the win this race. No way. I mean, so basically, hard thing here is you have no DRS, and everybody is around the same when it comes to straight line speed. Basically, it counts on good traction, but like even then you have to really put a lot of effort to overtake a guy. So Harass is gonna be able to maybe get a few positions, but like I don't expect it to go a lot further than this, especially as these guys in the front are pretty fast. And Madman has already managed to pull 2.5 seconds. So it's game over, I would say. Unless he messes this race, it's pretty much game over. MX is trying really hard to overtake RJ. Is he gonna be able? We will see. The rest is pretty much up there. Rick and Jacko, I'm expecting a pretty decent fight here, honestly. Both are fast as hell, both know how to drive, how to defend, and how to attack, so this should be fun, honestly. MX is still unable to go past RJ. And he is having a great exit out of here. He's catching the slipstream and he is trying to have the inside line. I think he did it. Yeah. Basically, no point of defending when it comes to RJ Blair. He realizes that. MX has gained 8 positions. I'm fully expecting him over the next few laps to catch up with Madman Ollie. Brilliant race, brilliant race. Tinos is having a brilliant race as well. You can see 9 positions already gained. It's huge. It's really huge. And kudos to them. Sumo Gilligan is on a charge, mate. Awesome race. 10 positions already. Driver of the day on my count. But Madman is pulling through. He's making this gap wider and wider, and we are having a real virtual safety car. What happened here? Yeah, no wing on TTV Max. Say hello to your race, buddy. This is... yeah. This is bad for him. Harass is way behind, so 40 seconds in 3 laps is a lot. Like really a lot. Ghost is having another bad race. unexpected, honestly, as he is one of the most stable and fastest guys around here. I don't know, maybe he haven't had any practice or something like that. Hopefully this is a good sign, since I'm racing him tonight at Elite, so have the same race, buddy. Did Madman made a mistake somewhere, as MX is only a second and a half behind, and the gap is going down. TTVMX has gone with 3 seconds penalty. Yeah, bad luck. Bad luck. And MX is on a charge. He is a man on a mission. That gap is going down crazy as hell. As we are seeing a bit of a wobble, that means he is really pushing it. He's really trying to make it. This is huge. Oh, nice line here, brilliant exit. So you can see a difference in driving, honestly. MX is almost in control in the car like 90% of the time. You can see Madman having a bit of a struggle when it comes to braking and traction zones. And MX is going tighter here. Way tighter, but yeah, the gap is still not close enough for an attack, but he's going there. He's having a slipstream, he's having a lot of battery, so it's gonna be a fun stuff here. Seems like he even has a lot less downforce on his car, having a huge straight line speed compared to MX, compared to Madman. Makes it a lot more impressive, basically, having less downforce and going faster through chicanes. Let's see what mid-packs are doing. Jacko and Rick are pretty close. Sumo Gilligan is doing pretty great here. We'll keep an eye on MX and Madman in the corner. Yeah, so basically he is way close, so we can expect an attack this lap even. Ooh, nice line here. Really nice line. So I'm expecting if he is like around 4/10 behind him coming to the main straight, that long straight, he will have a huge chance to overtake. But yeah, he is way too far behind right now. Having a better exit, but Madman is way far ahead. I'm going a bit wider on this chicane. Now the gap will come down, so maybe he can attack on the first corner, but I wouldn't be so sure about it. But if he manages to stay under half a second, I think he has a great chance of overtake. It looks like he will. Oh yeah. So we can maybe see a no. I was hoping he will be a bit closer here, but no. You can't dive bomb this far away. Oh, he's going way too slow over here. 50s, I don't think it's a good way to do it. MX will have a chance after this game, after this corner, I'm sure of it. Yeah, great traction. He will definitely have a chance. Madman is trying to break the toe behind him, and he is able to survive for this lap. You can see the difference here. So Madman is upshifting almost at every corner. Basically that means you have a lot less power but like better traction. If you are really good with the throttle, you can stay in the right gear without upshifting, but like there is a high chance that you will slip. So we can see a really beautiful difference between two driving styles. As MX is having great exit, will he attack? Will he attack here? Yeah, I know. He doesn't want to risk anything here. He has a great position. Honestly, when it comes to the championship, sometimes it's better to play safe and get a huge amount of points than to have none. So Sumo and Tino have swapped positions. What happened to them here? Sorry if you heard that. So yeah, Tino is not close to Sumo, as it looks like, as the guy is doing amazing job, honestly. 11th position, 11 positions gain is a brilliant one. Really brilliant. Especially when it comes to the rain. Madman is now charging with the fastest lap overall. That means the track is drying a little bit, so maybe we can even expect people going to inters. We shall see. As Sumo gained 3-second penalty, that's bad for his race, since next four guys are really, yeah, MX got 3 seconds as well, so that probably means his race or his race win hopes are over. Pretty uneventful race, I would say. I was expecting a bit more shenanigans here, as MX is trying to make a move on Madman, and he is going on the inside. So right now, is there a contact? No. Brilliant racing here, keeping it clean as much as possible as he is pushed wide. So yeah, brilliant one, and he's diving on the inside. Is brilliant. This place is brilliant to overtake, honestly. Especially the amount of traction he got when he came out of the corner is impressive. Now Madman Oliver, all he has to do is stay under those 3 seconds in. He is a race winner here. Is he gonna be able? We are gonna see. But he is like really close. I think maybe he can even dive one, but no. No, yeah, so MX has definitely a less... Yeah, great move. It's brilliant, honestly. So, doing a great job on maintaining the gap behind MX. He may even have a chance. Oh, this is really great. This is nice exit. So, is he gonna dive bomb in here? No. He's waiting for the main straight. But he is doing a way tighter line. I don't know. This is a great decision, but yeah. Basically, he was supposed to go on the outside, having being on the throttle as much as possible. As MX was definitely defending, so that tight line out of that corner was bad. But yeah, Madman is doing an awesome job, honestly, fighting for the first place. As RJ and Lifebound are close, and we'll probably see a fight between them as well. Also, RJ is having a... I think it was 3 seconds, I'm not sure. No, 6 seconds, so... Oh, MX is giving it all. RJ having 6 seconds is really bad for him. You will see him drop 3 or 4 positions by the look of it. As MX is making that gap bigger and bigger. But Madman is having like a brilliant time here during those first sector corners. So what happened to Jacko? He made some kind of mistake, or was it a dive bomb? I'm not sure, but we are expecting here some funny stuff as he's having an inside line, so it's gonna be fun to watch, but there's a slight contact here. Rick trying to leave as little space as possible, but it's not working right now. Are we gonna see a dive bomb in the next corner? No. Yeah, he is well aware. Jack was well aware that he has to defend on this corner, but it would be in a move. I'm 100% sure of it. As MX did some kind of a mistake. I'm not sure where. No. So intervals are in here are going crazy, honestly. And what happened here exactly? Lifeboat was a second behind RJ Blair and he probably spun. Rick and Jacko are giving it all right now. Tino's as well, so this is by far the most interesting fight on the track right now. They have 2.5 laps to do a move if they wish to advance. Sumo is, by the look of it, pretty safe here with that 4 seconds gap. And Rick is really close as he almost rear-ended it, but this is gonna be fun. Yeah, bad traction there, so he lost a bit of time trying to have a control over the last part. So Madman has no warnings, as far as I'm aware. I think he did a brilliant job on keeping it on the track. And so we can see a move Jacko is trying to do on Tino's, but he was a bit too far behind. Maybe next time if he is a bit closer. That corner is most unexpected, but like easiest to do a dive. Nobody really expects, because it's weird exit over there. But somehow people are really liking it. No, unless Madman does some pretty bad lap, I don't think he can extend it. And by the looks of it, like Madman did all he could to drive it constantly around the same times. So it's highly unlikely, but yeah, it's rain. I mean, everybody can overshoot a braking point or something. As we can see, a yellow flag. I'm not sure who was it. Jacko is having a great exit here on Tino's. So maybe he will fully send it this lap, as time to do so is going down rapidly. As Sumo is now in danger of having those 3 seconds. So, are we gonna see a dive bomb from Jacko here? I think we will, yeah. None of them is willing to give a position, so slight contact here as Jacko is doing it. Brilliant race, but Tino should have known that he's gonna do that move, honestly. Whenever people are going wide on there, like there is a move coming, 100%. But brilliant move. So now the question is Jacko gonna be able to get that gap down? When it comes to Sumo, he is 3.5 seconds ahead. And Sumo did a mistake, so as it looks like Jacko is on 4th. Sumo did a huge mistake somewhere. And as we are talking about it, Jacko is getting a penalty. Shit. There is a thing called commentary curse. Every time you are talking about a guy, he will get a penalty in the next 15 seconds. As Sumo has disconnected. Sumo has disconnected and his race has gone to shit. If Tino is gonna try to avenge that loss from the last lap, we shall see. And he is way too far behind. If Jacko can have a decent exit from the next corner, he is safe here. He is completely safe. But will he cover the inside? No. Oh yeah! Tino's is doing the same mistake as he did a lap before. He was just able to maintain a position this time, but like he left a space there where he really shouldn't. That almost cost him 2 positions in 2 laps. On the same lap. On the same corner. As Rick is trying to go to the outside, was he able to overtake? Yeah. So this was brilliant racing. This was brilliant racing, honestly. Nice race. So MX almost got it with those 3 seconds, but unfortunately, or luckily for Madman, he managed to maintain the gap sufficient for the first place. But this battle between Rick and Tinos was amazing. Really, really amazing. So that will be all for tonight's race. Hope you enjoyed it. Not as crazy as those rainy races tend to be, but some really, really clean and nice racing there. Really, really nice. So hopefully you will have Sumo or somebody for the next race commentating. Anyways, thank you for being here and catch you next Friday. Enjoy it.